Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome players on court for our first round singles match. First from Chinese Taipei, the world number 36, Hsieh Su-Wei. And from Belarus,
Hsieh Su-Wei makes her way onto court to face a player who has never beaten her. Aryna Sabalenka has come up second best on both occasions that these two have met before, but this is a first meeting for the pair on a hard court. Beautiful conditions, as you can see, in Adelaide for our latest round one action today. And awaiting in round two, Bernarda Pera of the United States, a good win over Barbora Strycova for the American qualifier. So the lefty from the US will be the opponent in the round of 16 for the winner of this one. And the variety that Hsieh Su-Wei brings has been the issue for Aryna Sabalenka in the past, who likes to hit through everything and manages to do it very successfully too.
Madison, this is Aryna. Madison's doing the coin toss, and it's her birthday today. Big 10 years old, wow.
Toss the coin, get a photo, shake their hands with players out of court is Madison Consulting. Now Madison is 10 years of age. Her favourite player is Ashley.
Su-Wei, this is Madison. It's her birthday today. First, what we're going to do, man here with the camera. Perfect. And if we can also face this way, we've got Mum just standing behind the chair on the left there. Fantastic. There's a couple of things. Clocks, as you've seen, they're just on the sideboards there. There's no challenges on this court, so no challenges. Any questions? No? Aryna, did you sign in for coaching?
Yeah, I think so.
Think so? We'll see. Good enough. Who would you like to ask, heads or tails?
Tails.
Who would you like to ask? Good choice, though. I think the person you choose might choose tails. Would you like to ask this side or this side? No, we'll ask Aryna, heads or tails. She's got to go heads. Whoop. Tails, you got it right. Stay this side. Serving on that side. Thank you very much. Great job.
So Aryna Sabalenka is going to serve first in this contest. Number 6 seed here, world number 12 against the world number 36. It's been an understated start to the year in some ways for Hsieh Su-Wei, still looking for her first singles win of the year. Lost to Annette Kontaveit in round one in Brisbane, but there was more than small compensation, to say the least, in terms of winning the doubles title in Brisbane in the company of Barbora Strycova, and doing it at the expense of Kiki Bertens and Ash Barty as well. So a 25th doubles title of her career for the former world number 1 in doubles was ample compensation, but she would really love to get back to winning ways in the singles today and get her first match win of 2020 on the board. In terms of 2019, well, she ended the year at 32 in the rankings, just slipped ever so slightly from 28. Last year she got off to a good start to the year, making the semi-finals in Auckland, where she was beaten by Bianca Andreescu, and of course got to the semis too in Dubai, where she just missed out in a super contest with Petra Kvitova. Also a quarter-finalist in Miami. And in terms of omens for this match, she had 9 top 20 wins in 2019, which makes her extremely dangerous indeed, and with the variety that she possesses, she will be looking to disrupt the rhythm of Aryna Sabalenka, who loves pace, thrives on it, and of course Hsieh Su-Wei will give her very little of that. And that will be the frustration and the challenge for Aryna Sabalenka today. She already has 1 match win under her belt in 2020. Beat Margarita Gasparian in Shenzhen last week before losing to Kristina Pliskova in round 2, not able to defend her title. The 21-year-old has 5 of them, 3 of them coming last year. It helped propel her inside the top 10 In February of last year, she rose to 9 in the rankings. That's her highest ranking thus far. You suspect that will be eclipsed at some stage, though. Such is her talent. She has bags of it. She also won 3 doubles titles too in the company of Elise Mertens, including a first Grand Slam doubles title at the US Open. Those 3 singles titles all coming in Asia, in Shenzhen and Wuhan and Zhuhai. Now, what was interesting about that is the end of the year was very strong indeed from Sabalenka, and it came after a topsy-turvy period where she'd fallen out with her coach, Dmitry Tursunov. They'd split for a while. She went and played on her own without her team in Zhengzhou. Had a week of just reflection, really, as we see confirmation of the head-to-head, and as you can see on grass and on clay, it went the way of Hsieh Su-Wei, the most recent encounter coming on the grass in Birmingham in 2019. And she's so good, is Hsieh, at weaving a spell. Look out for the very funky forehand, double-handed forehand. She will slice and dice, come to the net, vary the pace on the ball, vary the height on the ball. She drives her opponents potty with the ability that she has. Thomas Sweeney in the chair for this one. She's a supreme athlete as well, Hsieh. Very good mover, fantastic footwork. And the Australian summer in recent years has certainly brought the best out of Hsieh Su-Wei. A couple of years ago at the Australian Open, she stunned Garbine Muguruza. There is Frederick Anier, her coach. She also beat Aga Radvanska en route to the 4th round, which remains her best effort at the Australian Open and slams in general. And last year she forced Naomi Osaka to 3 sets, the eventual champion. So that run in 2018 really revitalised her career. And she remains a force to be reckoned with.
First set, Aryna Sabalenka to serve. Ready, play. $15 love. Love. $40 love.
Oh, that's nice. Really thoughtful from Sabalenka, completely catching Hsieh by surprise. It's normally the kind of play that Hsieh inflicts on others, but even though she was on the move, she was so far behind her baseline, she wasn't getting near that.
Game Sabalenka. First game.
Emphatic start from Aryna Sabalenka. Comprehensive hold of serve. And exactly what she would have been visualising in the locker room ahead of this contest. She She served first, just get the job done nice and quickly and put the pressure immediately back on Hsieh's shoulders, and she's done just that. She's just 2 wins away from 100 main draw wins at this level.
Hsieh Su-Wei to serve.
Burst onto the scene. She's not going anywhere, is she?
15 love. Thirty love. $30-15.
There's the power. She can hit winners from anywhere.
$40-15. $40-30.
Crunch. That second serve absolutely gobbled up by Sabalenka.
Game, Hsieh.
And it was a strong comeback in that opening game
One game
on
on.
the Hsieh serve from Sabalenka, but just held at bay.
Love 15.
Brilliant point from Hsieh. That's exactly what she's all about. Making life so tough for Sabalenka. How good is that volley, by the way? Really had to dig that out, but there is Hsieh threading the eye of the needle down the line and making absolutely certain.
Love 30. $15-30.
That's better. Ferocious serve, which Hsieh did well to get back.
15-40.
But that's a bit loose. Chances here for Hsieh to make a rapid start.
Game Hsieh.
Well, it's rather handed, gift wrapped, isn't it? A service
Hsieh
game
leads
to
by
forget
2 games
for
to
Aryna
1.
Sabalenka. But Hsieh will take that and take the match situation right now. A good start. She leads 2-1 in the early stages.
Time. Let first serve. Love 15. On.
Too good again. Brilliant placement from Hsieh Su-Wei, giving Sabalenka the runaround in that point. Oh, she's here to play, isn't she? She's brilliant off both wings, Sabalenka.
On. 30-40.
Oh, what a return. So dispiriting to see a serve come whizzing back at you with interest. with a return like that.
Use. Advantage, yeah.
Well, she's got the power, but sometimes you've got to have the patience, haven't you, and build your points. And going for a little bit too much too early in these exchanges and handing the initiative right back.
Game share.
And Hsieh says, thank you, I'll have that.
Hsieh leads by 3 games to 1.
So the frustration levels will just go up a notch as far as Aryna Sabalenka is concerned. Chance to break back came and went fairly rapidly.
Love.
That is brilliant. Backhand has looked lethal so far.
Love. Love.
Very sweet.
Thirty. Game Sabalenka.
Well, Sabalenka holds on with Hsieh coming back at her hard in that game, but it's Hsieh who still has the advantage. The only break of the set so far belongs to her, and she leads 3-2.
Time. Love.
Well, there'll be a certain sense of the familiar for Sabalenka in this matchup, the way things have gone so far. Hsieh just continues to cause her problems.
Late first serve. Love. Love.
Beautifully done. So poised and in control of her game. Take that. The two-game cushion is re-established by Hsieh Su-Wei. And she's been very neat and tidy in the early stages. Sabalenka being asked to close the gap again. Oh, that's incredible. How has she won that point? That's the question that Sabalenka will be asking herself as she retreats to the baseline. Look at this for defensive improvisation. And Sabalenka was so surprised by it. She couldn't find her forehand.
On. 15.
Super serve down the tee. Needed that to alleviate the pressure.
Juice.
Not making enough first serves. That's the problem at the moment.
Advantage.
And she found a way out of it very nicely there. The return of serve was angled beautifully from Hsieh to cause maximum disruption, and it did. Yeah, the return was a bit short. It's food and drink to someone like Sabalenka.
Wait, please. What's the problem? Juice. Advantage Sabalenka.
Punching holes again in the Hsieh defence. Once she's allowed to make the first strike, it generally becomes an unstoppable force as she moves forward.
Game Sabalenka. New balls, please.
Well, Sabalenka continues to close the gap. She's playing catch-up tennis in this opening set, but doing it very well. Still, the single break separates them.
Не все идеально, но ты играешь можешь. Ты делаешь розыгрыш, у тебя есть удар. Самое главное, начни себя заводить, потому что ты ходишь по корту, знаешь, как смиренная. Начни кричать, начни себя заводить сама, чтобы ты немножко изнутри расслабилась. Потому что, знаешь, как бы внутри зажато, и ты как бы по мячу даже ударить не можешь. Начни себя немножко расслаблять, дыши глубже. Чтобы такое было расслабление изнутри. На приеме, когда делаешь прием, хорошо даже было в первом гейме, в центр прямо принимаешься, потом поинт классно складывается, то есть не форсируй. А потом после этого делай розыгрыш. Окей? На подаче, когда играешь, особенно на второй, подброс чуть назад и чуть больше кисть, потому что прям начинаешь слишком зажимать руку. Дай себе немножко расслабиться. Потому что даже с такой игрой ты можешь играть. Все у тебя нормально. Да, не идеально. Не идеально. Ты все равно с ней как бы спокойно соперничаешь. Тебе просто нужно более рационально принимать решения. То есть не загоняйся, окей? Не твоя тема. Твоя тема, нужно немножко себя завести больше. Давай.
Time. Ow. 15 left. Left.
Well, just at the point of the match where Sabalenka was looking to make a push. All the running being made in this game by Hsieh Su-Wei.
Game, Hsieh.
Oh, that's a scintillating finish to the game, and just underlines her athleticism and speed around the court. Sabalenka couldn't really have done too much more with that point. It's just that Hsieh anticipated it brilliantly. She's a game away from the opening set. Too good. Backhand has been functioning at optimum today, it really has.
30-15.
Yeah, she held off really nicely there. Waited for Hsieh to make a move one way so she could go the other.
Forty 30. Yes.
Well, there wasn't a huge amount of confidence in that drop shot. And now the pressure comes again. Increasingly little margin for error in this opening set for Sabalenka.
Advantage Sabalenka. Sabalenka.
She did well to come through that. Things got a little bit wobbly at deuce.
She leads by
but she extends this opening set and will ask the question of Hsieh to see if she can serve it out.
Time.
Well, it's now or never in this opening set as far as Sabalenka is concerned. It's on the racket of Hsieh, who hasn't been broken in this opener yet.
Love 30.
Now things are getting a little bit tight and tense. Not the time to serve a first double fault of the match so far for her.
Love 40.
And this has been a gift. Sabalenka not having to do too much.
Game Sabalenka.
She's back in the set.
5
And
games.
that's a body blow as far as Hsieh is concerned. She'd been cruising along very nicely at 5-3. But broken to love by Sabalenka. She's got an extra spring in her step at the back end of this opening set now.
Love.
Just snatched at that. Plenty of court to work with. She's just lost her level at the moment, Hsieh. And Sabalenka is capitalising. What a return. Well, the gift is given right back. Loose from Sabalenka.
Leads by 6 games to 5.
A couple of unforced errors, rather handing the initiative right back to Hsieh, who will have another chance to serve it out.
On your last game of serve, yes. So take your time and serve smart, okay? Try to put your first on her backhand. Okay. And always put pressure on her. Try to go inside the court sometime. You're doing good. better you go on our backhand, and when the court is open, when you can go full, you can go on the forehand. Okay? Just stay calm. Serve smart, okay? Serve smart. And go for it. Go for it. Don't wait. When you control the game, you're doing good. Take your time, every point by point, okay? Just focus. Allez, focus on yourself. Let's go. This one, this one, this one.
Time.
Brief chat with Frédéric Aryna. Hsieh was broken to love when she served for it last time around.
Love.
Oh, that's dropped in. Sabalenka was certain that was going to drift into the tram lines. It didn't.
Game and first set,
Hsieh Su-Wei strikes first, and deservedly so. Dominated for most of the set and then saw her lead whittled away, but she re-established it when it counted, and she has the first set in 46 minutes, 7-5.
Game share. Love. Time.
Plenty to ponder then for Aryna Sabalenka, who thought she'd found a way back in that opening set when she levelled at 5-all. 30-15 on her serve at 5-all as well, and then it all rather just fell away.
Love. Love. Love.
Well, she could have done with this service game last time around, couldn't she? First set might have had a very different outcome.
Game Sabalenka.
Nice finish as well.
First game, second set.
Well, she had a sighter with a drop shot which didn't go quite according to plan earlier in the first set. That one certainly did. That's the start she had to make to the second set. It's just slipped away, having got right back into it in the way she had. Frustrating game, isn't it, tennis?
Love 15. Love 30. Love 40.
Well, she was waiting for that. Scintillating return of serve from Sabalenka, and 3 break points immediately for the Belarusian.
Game Sabalenka.
Crunch.
Sabalenka leads by 2 games to love.
Well, that didn't take long. A little bit of pent-up frustration just being exercised on the court there from Sabalenka, but channeling it in a very positive way and dismantling the serve of Hsieh. Well, she started like the proverbial train in this second set. Racing through it. And the winners are flowing for Sabalenka.
Let second set. 15 all.
Stems the flow of points. She's being overwhelmed at the moment. Sabalenka with the bit between her teeth.
All. Thirty. Deuce. Advantage. Sabalenka.
Well, the problem she's had in this match is she hasn't been able to find enough first serves consistently. Under 50% in that department, and it's been telling.
Game Sabalenka.
Giving Hsieh a
Sabalenka
dose of her
leads
own
by 3 games to
medicine
none.
there. It's a super finish to the game, and 3 of them in this second set belong to Sabalenka.
Tie. 15.
Oh, she's on a roll in this second set, isn't she? Generating a real head of steam and blasting her way back into this match.
Love 30.
She's having to feed off scraps at the moment, isn't she? Just being completely overpowered at the start of this second set. Oh, she's missed it. And she'd worked that opening so effectively. That was a chance for the double break.
Advantage Sabalenka.
She's going to get another.
Deuce. Advantage.
She's found the line again. I don't believe it. The angles that she is able to generate are quite extraordinary. Look at this. That's so short, that angle. She's finding outstanding depth on return in this second set, peppering the baseline.
Advantage Sabalenka. Use. Advantage Hsieh. Yes.
It's turning into a bit of a tussle, this game, isn't it?
Advantage Hsieh. Yes. Advantage Hsieh. Game Hsieh. New balls,
Well,
please.
Hsieh holds on under the most intense pressure.
Sabalenka leads by 3-1.
And might that be a turning point? Sabalenka had the chance for the double break. Several of them, in fact. Not able to take them.
Left. 15.
Feet weren't in the right position there to play the ball she wanted. Slightly got away with that.
Game Sabalenka.
That's a good fight back. After having breakpoint chances she couldn't convert in the previous game. She wasn't vulnerable in the service game that followed, and so she re-establishes her 3-game lead in this second set.
Time. Love 15.
Oh, she's been under relentless pressure in this second set from the very first ball of it.
Love 30.
And the errors have come as a result. Wow. That backhand is on song.
$15.40. Game Sabalenka.
Just too strong at the moment.
5 games to 1.
And the backhand is leading the way. It's tearing holes in the defence of Hsieh, and It's taken her to the brink of levelling this match at 1-set-all.
Love. 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 Game and second set.
Well, that did not take long at all, did it, for Aryna Sabalenka to reimpose herself in this contest. She's found a new level, and as a result, we are going the distance in Adelaide.
The main problem is she play inside the court, you play 2 meters behind your baseline. You need to play forward. Even if you make some mistake, you need to try to play and go forward. If not, she have the control and you are running, okay? That's it, try.
Don't say too much, just say 1 or 2 things, that's it.
That's the only thing, Play, you hit the ball good, but you are too far and you stay back.
I hit the ball very good outside the court.
Because you don't go forward, okay? I prefer you make few mistakes trying to go forward, but not to staying back and to, okay?
I don't think I stay back, I just play a little bit slow.
Yeah, but you just need to, when you hit good, one step forward, it changes everything. Because right now, she is inside the court, okay?
Yeah, when my ball's slow, of course she's inside the court.
Yeah, but you're slow because your ball is slow because you don't hit your ball going forward. That's the point. You know what I mean? At the first set, you was doing this very good. Even if you didn't went to the net, you was doing good. You was controlling. She was running. Try this. Just think about this, okay? And keep fighting. Okay. You can do it. You can do this one. Eat some energy and let's do it.
Time.
Let's go, Su-Wei. Let's go.
Final set. Hsieh to serve. Love. Late first serve. Love. First game, final set. Love. Love. Love.
Needs to try and find some momentum from somewhere and assert herself in this final set. It's been one-way traffic for the last 35 minutes or so.
40-50. Thirty.
She's rather been invited back into this game, but she won't mind that. Little generosity from Sabalenka. There wasn't much on offer, let's be honest, in that second set from her opponent, so she'll feel she's due one or two unforced errors, just like those. Oh, there's another.
Advantage here.
Well, she's leaked 4 points in a row here from absolutely nowhere. And they've all been presents.
Juice.
Well, now it's Hsieh's turn to be a little despondent. Second serve return. Just pushed long of the baseline. On break point too.
Led first serve.
Well,
Advantage Sabalenka.
Hasn't quite been able to weave her magic spell in the way she would have wanted in this match, Hsieh, so far.
Game Sabalenka. 1 game on.
Hasn't had a chance to slice and dice and drop shot in the way that we're used to seeing. Just been overpowered. She's been on the retreat, pushed beyond her baseline, not able to really work her magic from there.
Love. All.
The unforced errors are really starting to stack up now.
Game Hsieh.
That's brilliantly done, going back in behind Sabalenka. Didn't pick that at all. And Hsieh noses back in front in a tight final set between these two.
Time.
Oh, that is outstanding. Fantastic footwork from Sabalenka. How good was that overhead? Backhand overhead as well. And then followed by another backhand winner down the line.
$40-15. Thank you.
Oh, there it is. That is the kind of brilliance we've got so used to seeing from Hsieh Su-Wei on the WTA. Such soft hands. It's the first time in the match both of them have been at the net. But look at the control on that volley. The volley lob executed to perfection. Picked off as soon as she tried to come into the net.
Yes.
The approach not good enough from Sabalenka. And you could hear her frustration, the anguish. She knew that's too short. Barely over the tee before that was past her. She needed that, didn't she? Starting to get a bit tight, wasn't it, in terms of the match situation? 40 love had become juice. Needed something special, and there it was. Oh, she's missed it. She's paying the price there for stopping halfway through that point. She just hesitated. She wasn't sure if a ball was going to be called long. It wasn't. Just missed a beat. She had to react to the next ball from Hsieh.
And first serve. Advantage Sabalenka. Sabalenka.
Well, that could be a mighty hold, couldn't it?
2 games all.
Come the final reckoning. Had to work so hard to hang on to her serve there from a position of relative comfort. But she was hunted down in that service game by Hsieh, and then the errors flowed a little as the tension built, but that is a really good hold of serve. Turned into an absorbing scrap between these two now, hasn't it?
Love.
Delightful.
30 love.
Hasn't had the platform really to show off those kind of skills, but got the ball she wanted there. Just behind her baseline, able to cast her spell.
$40-15. Game Hsieh.
Well, not on this occasion. Sabalenka not able to surge back.
Hsieh
We
leads
remain
by
on
3 games
serve
to
in
2.
this final set. Hsieh with the advantage.
Time. Love. On. Fifteen.
Well, that's an area where Sabalenka's been so effective, just pushing Hsieh repeatedly off her baseline. Making her play from places she doesn't want to be.
(40-15). Sabalenka, new balls, please.
Nice finish. Nice hold of serve from Sabalenka. And neither of them blinking first so far in this final set. It's been hugely competitive throughout. Second set, more one-sided in way of Sabalenka, but this final set really has been close and remains so.
Love.
This game in danger of disappearing rapidly. Sabalenka's had so many winners, but a lot of unforced errors as well. That's the way she likes to play. Risk and reward.
Hsieh.
Fairly comfortable hold. And she's looked the more comfortable on serve in this final set, but that's still where we are. Hsieh just in front again, 4-3.
Time. Love 15. On.
Tremendous depth from Hsieh. Landing plumb on the baseline. Applying the pressure now. Felt this was coming. Hasn't been able to hold her serve as comfortably as Hsieh, and the errors have just come in a little clutch. Oh yes, that is superb. Well, she left a gap that was so wide and so inviting for Hsieh. And she is so good at spotting the opening and then taking the chance, and that's exactly what she did here. Too much space as Sabalenka approached down the line. Couldn't get to the net quickly enough.
15 love. Love. $30-15. 30 all.
Now hold on. It's not done and dusted just yet. Oh, definitely not. Well, this is how she's played for the whole match, in real fits and starts, and when she's had a really good patch, she's been unplayable.
Let's first serve. Game, Sabalenka.
What a break of serve that is. That is outstanding from Sabalenka.
She leads by 5 games to 4.
She's back in it again.
Time. Love.
Really good footwork from Aryna Sabalenka, the adjustment steps to make sure she made that overhead. So technically good. Muscular tennis yet again from Sabalenka, who is back from the dead in this match. She was 2 points away from the exit door. 3-5 love, 30, well 30 love. Look at her now. What defense that is. Stubborn refusal to give up on the point.
(40-15). Sabalenka. 5 games all.
Here we go again. Well, this is what happened at the end of the first set, isn't it? Sabalenka got back on level terms, having closed the gap on Hsieh, and then she was broken and Hsieh held, and that was the end of the set. But the dynamic is a bit different this time around because the 11th game of this set is going to be on the Hsieh serve, not the Sabalenka serve.
Love 15.
Fair to say she is in the zone.
Love 30.
Didn't do enough with the drop shot. And now Hsieh is in trouble. Needs to find something special from here if she's to hang on to this service game.
$15.30. $15.40.
So good. Effortlessly brilliant. The power has just been magical when it's been there. To be hit, it has been battered.
Game Sabalenka.
She's got another one.
Hsieh
I've lost
has
count of the
requested to see a
backhands that have flown down the Hsieh
Sabalenka
line,
leads
but that
by
one,
6
the most
games to 5.
important of the lot, because it means that Sabalenka will have a chance to serve for the match.
It's something. Stay strong and aggressive on her second, okay? Like she do. Aggressive on her second and go in the court. It will not be easy for her to serve, okay? Aggressive. On every shot, try to go forward. That's what he was doing very good in this set. So continue, still the hand. Okay? And every point you fight.
You meaning I'm not fighting the ball?
You fight amazing. You fight amazing.
So
But
you won't say
keep
like
going,
this, okay?
keep going. And
I'm gonna try
every
very hard on the ball, and then you say I
go
need to
forward,
keep
go
trying
forward,
hard.
Su-Wei. Just one point. That's it. I know you fight. Okay? Allez, let's go. Every point. Let's go.
Time.
Oh, this match was in the palm of her hand 15 minutes ago. Now it's in hers.
Love 15. Love 30.
Well, this is just what Hsieh was looking for and what her coach, Frédéric Annier, was trying to persuade her she could do at the change of ends. She was a little dejected, understandably, given the way the momentum has changed in this set, but giving herself a real chance here.
15-30.
Oh, it's just too much, though. It's overwhelmed Hsieh at times. How good is that?
Game, set match, Sabalenka.
Well, based on that evidence, the world number 12 is warming up very nicely for the Australian Open, having to do it the hard way against Su-Wei and beating a very tricky opponent for the first time. They'd never met before on a hard court, and Sabalenka would have expected to be able to work her magic and use her power, and in the end she did, but it wasn't straightforward by any manner or means, and look at the effort required. But Sabalenka gets it done in 3 sets. Well, you have to feel for Hsieh, because she led 5-3 in the decider and looked for all the world like she was going to book her place in the next round.
Well, Aryna,
it wasn't to be.
congratulations. Fantastic match, a really enthralling match for everyone to watch. You've lost the last 2 times you played her. What did you do differently today? But congratulations, it was a great match.
Well, thank you, and she's a really good player, like the trickiest on the tour, and I think it's always tough to play against her, but thank you, Su-Wei, for the great fight, and I'm really happy to win this match, of course, and thank you everyone for your support. It was amazing to play here today.
And just when you were down there in the 3rd set, sorry, what were you thinking in those moments, and just thought, just keep fighting, you're a strong competitor, just hang in there?
Honestly, I just said to myself, fuck it, I'll just go for it. To be honest, sorry for my saying, but yeah, I just try my best, try to stay in the match as long as I can, and I don't know, somehow I just did 3 winners from the return. I was lucky, I think, and I don't know, somehow I just turned around this match, and I'm really happy with this experience today.
And this is your first week in Australia. You were in China last week. How did you find it here in Adelaide, and the heat, and how are you feeling?
Oh my gosh, it's really crazy weather here. Really hot, but what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right?
Absolutely. Well, you did a fantastic job today. Congratulations, and we'll see you in the next round.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, she's quite a character, isn't she? Her excitement just getting the better of her there a little bit in the post-match interview. She's understandably delighted about turning that match around, because it looked like it was going to slip through her fingers at the hands of an opponent she'd never beaten before. So that will give her real confidence. She certainly played a lot of power tennis, and the winners column is mighty healthy. Look at the errors though. Plenty of them. But in the end, she just muscled her way back at the very end of that 3rd and final set. when Hsieh must have thought she had put herself in a winning position. Not to be for her, but Sabalenka it is, who goes through the number 6 seed safely